Hey folks, fWhip here, and welcome back to episode 13 of the Minecraft Let's Play series. We are here inside of the Nether, where I have been working like crazy to gather up a bunch of crimson stems for a new build coming here today. The piggies, I believe I am their best friend now. They love me so very much. We've been hanging out here forever, except for those stupid hoglins right above me. They've got my gold helmet down to 5 durability now, and I'm about to lose all my friends. Thank you all so very much for the support on the new build project. As we're getting that thing started, I've got so many great plans for it today, so if you are enjoying... Oh my gosh, that took way too long. If you're enjoying these videos, please be sure to click that like button down below. I've got a little bit more gathering stuff to be doing. Then we're back into the safe. Oh, they broke the gold helmet. Exactly. No, are my friends? No. Oh my gosh. Oh, we survived. Oh, we're safe. I want to go home now. But before I can do that, I am straight out of Blackstone, so I gotta gather this stuff up here for a little while. Thankfully, pigmen can't spawn inside this biome as far as I'm aware, so we just gotta deal with magma cubes. Much safer, right? Yeah. Nice little bit of a dent into the basalt delta here. We've got a whole stack of basalt and a bunch more stacks of blackstone for us that should last probably about a week. Oh, these guys still don't like me. Oh, that's gonna be a bummer. Where is he? Where's your friends? I saw your friend up there. I know he's trying to get at me. Taking them out before they can even get down here to me. Now, how do I get home? I can see the piles of bone blocks that is right next to our portal. Now, how do I get around here? This is not the way that I went originally. I think I have like a cavern somehow cut through there. I don't know. Every time going through the Nether, I feel like it's finding a new way to get back home. One time I'm gonna just come across like 10 different tunnels that all go the same direction. Like, I think this is part of it. Nope, definitely not. Well, one of my original beacons to be able to get myself back home, so we have to be on the right track over here. I think it's just straight up there. And there we go. Our sweet, sweet portal back home. A healthy supply of crimson wood that we're going to be using a lot of it here today because, my friends, we set up a new base in the last episode, and that new base is a bit of a resource outpost for ourselves to be able to get goodies all the way from the Flower Forest Island back to our city here that we're building in order to dye things. And well, we need a boat to be able to transport those goods around, and I'm not talking a Minecraft boat. I'm talking a really cool looking boat. So let's go ahead and kick this up in a good old-fashioned time-lapse mode. For our new boat here, I want to make it look like it is in transit and heading off back to our massive city. Well, hopefully in the future, massive city. Right now, it's just kind of a dock and a few warehouse buildings. But anyways, coming over here for this one, I wanted to go with almost a steamboat design, something inspired by those at least, and a little bit of a tie off of like an aircraft carrier for the shape of it in general, having kind of the middle being jutting out a little bit wider there to be able to get some extra propellers to move ourselves forwards. And I think it's really cool. Then to add the barge aspect into it, I want to bring a raised up area for the captain to sit and bark his orders down at the crew from and all that cool stuff. Then at the very front, we're going to have the goods that are being moved back towards the city. I am telling you folks, we've got to have some way of getting a powered boat, speedboat type of thing here in Minecraft because my paddles only go so fast here. This message is brought to you by somebody who does not yet have an elytra. I'm losing so much time on every single Minecraft day where I have to go from our home base over to the Flower Forest Island, so honestly might need to set up some Nether transportation here sooner rather than later because holy cow, this is a long journey. We should see our brand new boat just around the corner in a moment. There it is. Oh my gosh, it turned out so cool. Man, I just want a smokestack on the back of mine, a little engine back here, some turbines just flying me across. But we've got a few last final bits of detail that we gotta add to this here boat. I'm really loving the use of the crimson wood on this build here. I think it turned out really, really well. So we can stop right here. On top of that, we can jump on top. And it's looking so cool. As you can see, it's full of supplies headed back to the city. The flower forest is right over there, so we just left the dock. And up here, we've got a nice little cabin with an emergency bed for ourselves if we need it. And I wanted to add a redstone comparator in right here as a few little controls. Steering wheel, maybe operate the rudders off of these. And speaking of the rudders, I thought we could use this as a way to make it feel like we're moving forwards right now because these things would be turning like crazy, churning up the water and making things happen all over the place. And for that, I brought in some white stained glass panes. I have my Silk Touch pick on me here as well, but what if we just started creating a tiny little bit of like a slipstream of sorts, making it look like The white stained glass here is water that is moving very, very quickly as the boat is moving forwards. Getting rid of the full blocks, you can see the effect in here just a little bit as well. I also brought in some blue stained glass with me here too, so we can try some of these out. And if we do, oh, hi, do you like the glass? Do you like the glass? Thank you. I'm sorry, I don't need any salesman right now. Oh, he's sad. He's so sad. He's just sinking back down. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll buy something from you. Do you have anything good for sale? Okay, bye. Oh, he brought his friend. He wasn't sad, he was angry. And I think I'm gonna get rid of both of them. It's great meeting you both. I really appreciate you taking the time to come on all the way over here, but I'm sorry, I don't have any money on me. Hey, look, gold. Being on just one side of it, having that in there is pretty cool. I don't want to add too many diagonal lines, and I don't want to make it too busy either. So I think just a few little details like this will work out perfectly for us. Funny enough, this actually gives us a way to get on top of the ship as well without having to bring our own boat over here. So that's really, really nice. But what do we think about these from up here? You know what? I kind of love that. I kind of love that a lot. I love the whole wheel aspect that we have around here. Instead of having sails or something, I want to go more on the steampunky route here. So we have these big wheels that will be turning and catching the water and just pushing it behind them to move the boat forwards. We need to take a look at this place with some shaders on. We didn't do it for this build and we didn't do it for the flower forest. And I really want to see what we're looking at. Oh, it looks so peaceful out here. Oh, the boat looks so cool. I really like that stained glass in the water too. I almost wish I added a little bit more of a curl to the flag and pushing that back out a little bit further, but I really do love that. I think that is so awesome looking. Thank you all so very much for the support on the last episode. Seems like everybody really enjoyed the new project, so that was really cool. Had a great time taking a little bit of a break from the big city and coming over here and working on some new stuff. I've got plans to work on this place a little bit further today, as we have a giant boat that obviously would not be able to fit in this tiny little spot here to get to the dock. We're gonna have to build a larger loading and unloading area for that boat. But first, let's just admire. How's the inside of the house looking? Oh, it's very nice in here. But I am loving this section up here. It's so very cool. I just love giant fields of flowers inside of Minecraft. It is one of the coolest thing about this game. Except I think we need to establish an area for the loading and unloading. As I mentioned, we need a larger dock. And I was thinking we could use a lot of this andesite as well as some smooth stone in here, turn that into some smooth stone slabs, and just turn the edge over here into a dock. I was originally thinking right down underneath this way, over into here, but I've got a kind of a different plan in mind for this one. I'm almost thinking a windmill somehow attached to this peak, or maybe on top of that peak could be really cool for this island, and then we can have a storage area of sorts for all of the dyes under this covered section. So maybe we attach the docks off right over here. It's going to be very deep trying to get a lot of andesite down there for a big old wall, but I'm thinking maybe we bring it out to here and then we could come like this. Yeah, that looks like a good way. This is going to use all of our andesite no matter what we do, so let's just stretch it back to here. And then along this edge, so we have a few blocks to move around, I wanted to bring it out this way just a few as well. I know andesite is a bit of a rougher block, as some might point out, but I think it's going to work out really well for being the face right here, almost looking like it's been worn down by the sea, which is kind of a look I want to be going for in this one, as we are directly on the ocean. I'm going to be leaving a lot of the dirt down here as well, because I think it'll just look like underwater sea grime and just gross things down there that are kind of growing along the side of the wall. Maybe that's some weird coral structure or something with the diorite and everything else going on. I think it's all just going to add to the vibe, and we're drowning. That would not be the vibe. I am very desperately in need of some respiration on the armor here soon. We might have to do some fishing. Maybe that could be something easy and chill that we could do today. But for now, we've got the basic area of the dock area completed out, and then I'm going to take a lot of these spruce planks, turn them into some slabs, and just cover the top of it. As we're still relatively in the early game areas of our Minecraft world, I didn't want to go too crazy, and I want to be able to save some blocks wherever we can. So in order just using some slabs here instead of full blocks, it's just going to double the amount that we can actually do. This dirt and grass down here is giving me an idea that I hope we can make work out, because otherwise it would be kind of annoying if grass grows back over all this stuff. But it would be kind of cool just to have a bunch of dirt inside of the wooden planks that we are throwing down with all of the spruce logs, make it look like the area is actually being used. Starting to look like a nice little area to load a bunch of goods onto a boat with, so we'll leave it at that for now. Up here, however, we've got to get the retaining wall going in. I'm hoping that there is a bunch of stone up there that we had from clearing out the house and the whole underworkings. This coal ore being back in the wall here is giving me a bit of an idea, as we can maybe dot this along the base, and it can be, again, some weird little feature of our stone wall here. I've been trying to find ways to use ores more often in decoration bits and just kind of having them show something other than being an ore inside of the game, and this could be a good way to start moving forward with that. Going with a pretty natural slope to all of this and trying to just mimic the terrain walls that we have in front of us, and right in here we're probably going to have some sort of a staircase reaching itself back upwards, but everything else is starting to look really cool. I do enjoy the look of having the coal down here. I think it's kind of a fun, different change to do. Again, just having some fun, experimenting with new things. That's a lot of what I'm trying to do inside of this Minecraft series, is constantly experiment and try different things around. We do have a few of the smooth stone slabs left over, so maybe we start to line out the entrance for the staircase, so it gives it a little bit more of an important feel to it. Doing some of those guys in there, and then after that, maybe dark oak fence, and we can just do some torches on top. On the waiting game for that to turn back to a block of grass, and we can transform it into a path block for ourselves, but so far this will be good. And I did it again. Nice little simple dock for us to put our boat at, and then a much larger dock over here where that old barge that we just built off in the distance would be able to load and unload all of its goods. I guess since it just left, we might want to leave this more on the open side. That would probably make a lot of sense, huh? As this area probably needs to have some goods brought back into it itself, so maybe the barge wouldn't just be going one way with goods and then empty coming back the other. They probably need some food supplies as well as some lumber for building houses, repairing things, and all of that fun stuff. So maybe we can pile up some spruce logs over there. Rather simple, I know, but I really like it. That looks very nice. So I started doing some terraforming down here, and I picked up this little flower, and then I had a thought. I know, I'm thinking again. It's quite dangerous, but what if, or what we need in this area, not what if, it's just that we need them, is we need bees. There are no bees inside of our flower farming village that we're building over here. We might be able to get lucky and find a beehive on one of the rocks up here, but I thought it'd be really fun to see if we can go find any around the world. I've seen them in the past, so I grabbed a campfire for ourselves here too. It's a really nice view from this point. Wait, there's even a drowned village right over there. There's lots of drowned villages. Holy cow, that place is massive. I can see my house from up here. And my boat. I'm always in the little bit of a mood for treasure hunting as we're going on an exploration mission to find some bees. So let's see if we can maybe get something cool out of this drowned village over here too. A trident would be amazing. I should have brought an emergency door with me. I'm about to drown. Please get out of here, please. No, I don't want to drown. I'm alive. Oh, we've got another chest for ourselves. Can we stand on these guys and get some air, please? Maybe on top of the chest? Nope, that's not gonna happen. Anything good? Some more coal. Nice. And another gold helmet. Okay, maybe these aren't the best. Yeah, I know it's quite scary. There's a guardian temple over there. Just gonna keep strolling on by. Ooh, another village too. Oh, there's so many things. In the nighttime, you can see so much stuff in the ocean in this game. Oh, the boat looks so good. Look at it over there. Oh, we're flying by it. Maybe we don't need an engine. The engine's slowing that guy down. Now, I know on episode 2, I believe, when we were exploring the world what is that? Oh, I thought I saw another guardian temple. There was one of the mountains like this that had a beehive sitting all the way on the top of it that I could see from the base. And there's a cave down there. So I want to see if we can peer up into these sometimes and maybe look underneath the trees and catch the beehive. I don't think it's this rock though. Not seeing a beehive at the top of that rock that we're having, so it must be onto somewhere else. I don't remember it being this close to the jungle. Our base is basically right on the other side of this little peninsula of jungle land. And it appears we have another ocean monument soon. Should we go raid one of those? There's like 5 inside of the ocean. I really want to get a guardian farm set up here soon. That might have to be a project in the future. I love playing the game of, is this amplified mode or is the train just not loaded in? Random floating blocks of dirt. This looks like a great island for some bees. Anybody want to be living on there? Not many flowers, but you know, there could still be some. Found some snowy mountainous landscapes in front of us that looks like everywhere else inside this world, except it also has snow on it. I don't think we're gonna find any bees over there. Another giant drowned civilization underneath us. I know we have the ability to get some bees just by growing saplings inside of the flower forest biome and everything like that. I think it's actually a pretty high percentage chance. I'm gonna check this island out while we're going around it. But I feel like with the first bees that we find inside of the world that we're going to be bringing home, we've got to find them naturally somewhere. We just got to find them out in the world, doing their thing, and bring them back to the island because we know they are going to love all of the flowers that we'll have for them. It appears that this is just an Isle of Pigs. Well, pig. The Isle of Pig. We are near the coral reef at this point in time, which is pretty cool. Always fun to find our way back here. Can never remember how to get there if I want to find it, but I seem to always find it when I don't really need it. But I'm hoping with all of these trees, there's a bee right there, and there's the beehive. I love it. There's even 3 bees for this one. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. How long will it take for those guys to all jump back into their house? Hi, everybody, come over here. You like me? You like me too, right? Yeah, you do. How about we all go right back in the hive? Can you guys not get in? You can get in right here. Everybody go in the hive. Go in the hive. Oh, they're drowning. Oh, they're drowning. Oh, they're drowning. No. Oh, sad day, sad day. I blocked off the water, so hopefully the bees will fly back into their house here soon. All the bees somehow went straight up to the top of the waterfall. I think I gotta swim up the waterfall. Any creepers on the other side this time? No, it looks like we're okay. You stay down here, buddy. I'm going to get your friends. I can already tell these bees are gonna be much more of a headache than they are worth when we start setting things up, trying to make a farm out of them. Yeah, and there's a creeper over there, and he sees me, Run away, way. Oh, the bees are coming down. That's good. No, they're going back up. Oh, geez. Come on, guys. Come on, just fly down. You have wings. You're gonna be safe. Me, on the other hand, where's this creeper? Oh, no, don't blow up the beehive! Or the bees, please. Oh, the beehive is safe. Oh, we're all good. I think he must have still been in the water. Thank God, that's great. Just 2 of you. Just 2 of you. Please go into your hive. I think 1 just went in, so that's good, and now we need to get the others down. Yep, come on, fly down. Go home. Right to your home. Right down there. Straight down, right into the hive. Yes. Not the flower, the hive. Not the flower, the hive. In. Go inside your hive. It's nighttime. Go to bed. It's past your bedtime. Curfew in effect. Now, go to bed. Please go to bed. I just want to take you home. Homie, do I need to take the flower away? Do I need to take the lily? Oh, see, he was listening. He was like, no, please don't take my flower. All right, we've got it. We're taking our campfire back too. The only silk touch thing I have in order to get both of those right now is the pickaxe. I think we did leave one of them around here somewhere, or he died in the creeper explosion, but we've got 2 of them at least, I hope. If not, I'll go out on another very sad expedition to try and find a new replacement bee. Here I am, hoping to return to my nice, lovely village in the middle of the night. There are 4 creepers and a skeleton sitting right out in front. Please, everybody, I really like this place. I would hate for if you all would explode and everything, so let's just skip that, all right? Let's just not do that one. Now to try and get their attention one by one, and it looks like we got all 3 of them. Well, never mind that plan. I'm gonna just let the skeleton do his thing, and he's gonna sink all the way down here, and then we can take out everybody else much more easily. 1 more creeper left to go, wherever he is. Okay, there he is. Come on, this way. Yes. And just knock you back over there, and I'm in the water. Please, no. Okay, got him. We're good. Okay, there should just be 1 more left. Now, I did bring the lily of the valley back with us, so we'll have to put it right next to the bee's nest, which we're going to tackle here soon, because I think, first and foremost, before we give the bees a point to get out of their nest, we've got to build a custom tree. Just some nice little custom tree that's overlooking the field here I thought could be so very cool. So I was thinking right back along this hedge line, we can build a cool custom tree of sorts, but I've got to go gather some leaves and everything and be able to use that for some building. Gathered up a few stacks of oak leaves over here, and I've been thinking about this one. As we're using the bee's nest right here, we can't really use any fences like these guys on side of the custom tree because, well, I've done that in the past, and the bees somehow get stuck on the fences. So we're gonna ignore those for now and just build a custom tree without them. I was thinking we would eventually have a pathway stretching from there leading up this way to another house structure leading to the actual one tall flower farm that's gonna be on this hill. So if we make the tree kind of this way, sticking out to here, thought that could be kind of cool. Building up a sort of a base for ourselves, I brought in a few of the plain oak logs, being these guys right here, and then we're also gonna use some of the toppers that'll be kind of that full stretch out version to having the consistent texture, then we want to bring it out this way. We're probably gonna have one small branch heading off over here, so we can maybe do that guy right now. And that can just go right like that. So we're just have 3 blocks going out that way, getting rid of all of the ones without the clean end bits on them. And from here, I was thinking we could have that other branch going that way, and then we can have another one right out of this point. And that'll give us a branch setup something like this. So we actually have 1, 2, 3, and 4 different ends, and it's feeling a little off. So maybe right here, we just throw a tiny guy in on that edge. I honestly think I'll clean up all those trees and just get rid of them. For now, let's get rid of this birch tree. Now for building the tree itself, this is where things are going to get a bit more interesting. A lot of people constantly ask me, fWhip, how do you build custom trees? What do you think about when you're going through them? And well, a big thing I try to do is 1, to make them not look like lollipops, but 2, when you're looking up through the tree, you want to be able to see the sky. You want to be able to see the sun. Go look outside at a real tree in real life, you know, if it's safe, maybe look out of your window right now. But if you're looking around, you're going to see light rays and things reflecting through the trees. Granted, we can't really do the whole light rays things here in Minecraft unless you're using a shader pack, but the idea still stands true. And then on top of that, a big thing that I've been thinking about recently that has helped me out a lot with building these things is trying to think of each of our branches that we're making. Like, so this is a branch, that's a branch, 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 and a branch down there. I try and think of them as making a giant leaf on the end of every single branch. Instead of looking at these leaves and being like, oh, we have to build a whole tree out of it, think of it as like a twig. And then you're just putting on the individual leaves sticking out of the twig. And for some reason, that for me helps my brain a lot more. And then if you need any inspiration, look at the side of the texture of the leaf block you're using. You can kind of see some shapes of the leaves in there too. And also a big part is going to be that most of the leaves that you are placing on are going to be on the outside ends. As the tree would be growing, it would be shedding the leaves on the inside because they wouldn't be able to get any light. So, you know, photosynthesis and all of that stuff of words are really hard. Photosynthesis? I think that's it. Let's go with that one. As they wouldn't be getting much sunlight down below, they would eventually be getting rid of them. So they would be fading and going upwards and just kind of the tree keeps growing out. In the end, we get something like this over here for our first branch. And after that, once you've done all the rest of the branches, they just kind of start to add together. It's really easy if you start thinking about it this way. So we do this unique one, and the others. And eventually, once we're all done, then after that, we're just going to fill in a few of the gaps. And then you just build the rest of the freaking tree, everybody. And look at this over here. We've got a whole tree for ourselves. It's looking quite nice. You can see that branch that we started with right over in here, and then just kind of kept going around adding more leaves and just mixing it up, messing around with it, and working on the shape. This point right here is the only section I really got to finish up. So I figured we could do this one here together of just extending the leaves down a little bit. Right now, you can see very well into the trunk of the tree and wasn't a huge fan of that. So if we come into here using some of our temporary dirt, placing that guy, and then maybe right back in here, we bring some of these back as well. And something like that should work out pretty great for us. I know I skipped quite a lot of it, but the same game plan was throughout the entire thing of trying to make it look airy and leafy and being able to actually see some of the sky throughout it in different places. So there's a few spots where you can see a little bit of it. And then it is time to install the bee's nest, which I thought could go great right on this branch. So they have a very, very easy point. Actually, I guess right here would be better. So they have a very easy point to get in and out of there. And I'm not planning to harvest honey from this one. For these bees, I'm planning to use these guys for breeding. So they'll want to jump out of here and everything. And it looks like they're a little shy. So let's bring out the lily of the valley that we brought for them. Hopefully they're going to like their flower. Their little flower is going to go right there. Please, can we have some bees? I really hope there are bees in there. One way we can tell is by getting really, really close and it should start to vibrate. It's not vibrating. There's no sounds. Not hearing any buzzing. It's going to be a sad day, everybody. We build this whole tree, bring a bee's nest home, and we didn't actually bring any bees. Oh, I'm going to watch this for a while. We've got one bee. We've got one. Oh, look at that. He's right there. Oh, he came home with us. We at least have one of them. I don't know if we brought 2 back, but there is a bee here and he's back in the hive. Okay, well, we've got 1 bee in our bee's nest, and if we need to bring more back later, we'll figure that out in the future. But now we've got a custom tree, we've got a dock, and we've got a brand new boat. And folks, that is all I've got time for in today's episode. Thank y'all so very much for watching. Please be sure to click that like button down below if you did enjoy. I am in the mood for a massive project in the next episode, so be ready for that one coming over the weekend. Click that subscribe button if you're brand new and you want to catch that next video, all that cool stuff you know. But that's it for me, everybody, so I will catch you on the fWhip side.